Okay, so we ended the last video at the end of section 5 is about your academic record. In this fourth video, we will continue filling up the form and click next here. The next section is about your family information. So in the unfortunate case where your father or mother is not alive, please write not alive under the occupation and 0 under the salary. So we'll continue filling the form here. Father's name, the Vaman Joshi. Father's education is SSC. Occupation is service. Monthly income is 10,000 rupees. Father's name is SSC. Is homemaker. Income is 0. In this section 6.9, if there are any other earning members in your family like brother, sister, you are to include their income in their total family income per month. So in this case, it remains at 10,000 rupees. Now, here are certain documents you have to add. One is the electricity bill. Now this electricity bill is the latest electricity bill of the place where you are staying, your current home. So it doesn't matter if it is your own place or it is a rented place. It doesn't matter whether the bill is in your name or your family name or in someone else's name. What we need is the electricity bill of your current home. So I add file here of the electricity bill. So the electricity bill is here. So I upload this file. Next section is the father's salary slip. Now if your father is employed and salary slip is available, you have to attach it here. If your father or family is engaged in business and father is filing income tax returns, you can attach a copy of your latest income tax return here. Please don't make any efforts to get any Tehsildar certificate. We are not asking for it and we don't use it. So if any of these two documents, the salary slip or income tax return is not available with you, just leave this section place blank. Don't add any file here. In this case, I have a salary slip sample with me. So I'll the salary slip I am uploading. Okay. The next is the ration card. If it is available, you can add it. So I say add file. Upload it. Okay. It completes this section. We go to the next section. The next section is about the references. So 7.1 is well educated relative. I write the name of my uncle here. Relation is uncle. Education is BCom. Occupation is service. Any support? No. Next is Pethe. Relation is uncle. Is BSc. Is business. And any support is no. This one reference is a mandatory entry here. We need reference of someone who knows you well. So you write this responsibly. Name of the reference is Subhash Mandade. Education is CA. Contact number is 981234568. Reference to is English Viren Gandhi. Education is CA. Number is 98200982000. Some dummy number I have given here. So this completes the section with your relate information about your relatives and references. We click next. This is the section 8. It has got only two questions. One is if you have any significant achievement like a significant award or a scholarship you have won, you can write it here. So I'll say 4th, 7th, and this is my achievement. I can write it here. The second question is if there are any gap years in your academic record, you can explain here. So if you have passed SSC in say 2015 and you have passed 11th in say 2017, so the 2016 is a gap year in your record. So it can be for any reason because of illness or some family problem, or maybe you did something else during that year, took some other course. Whatever be the reason, you can explain it here. So I say no gap years. Next, this section is an optional section where you can attach any file you wish to attach, like a certificate, or if any document you want the committee to go through. It gives some significant information about you, like some important certificate or certificate about your significant achievement. You can do it here. I'll add one file here. This is an example of additional document. Say upload. This is the only document I had to add. So I have completed this section and we move to the next section. This is the last section. Section 10 of this form is for final confirmation. When you reach here, you make sure that you have properly filled all the sections of the form. This form has a back button. You can go back to your information that you have provided if you have any doubt. So first confirmation you have to give is that you have attached all the mark list from 10 standards and after that. So we have done that. So I say yes. Second point is, don't try to influence the committee through some contact or any Rotary Club member. It will be held against you and you will be disqualified. So please note this condition and understand this. I say yes. Now this scholarship is an interest-free loan scholarship, and we expect you to return this scholarship in installment after you start your job, and not in a lump sum but in monthly installments. So this is the final section of the confirmation that you have understood this. Properly read this section. I hereby declare that if scholarship is awarded to me, I will use it for educational and development purpose. I undertake to return all the scholarship amount to Rotary Club of Mulund as early as possible, but not later than within 4 years of starting full-time employment. I will start repayment within 3 months of starting full-time employment. So this section you have to agree, and this is the final submit button. Now once you submit the form, email confirmation, you will receive an email confirmation about receipt of the form. That email confirmation will also have a link where you can edit your own form. So you can use that edit facility for making any correction. But please remember this edit option. In the edit option, you cannot change any attachment. So if by chance you have attached a wrong document or a wrong file, so there is no way of you to correcting it. You have to go through the whole form again. You have to resubmit the whole form once again. That is the only way of correcting any error in the attachment. Any error in the data that you have typed, you can correct it by edit response. So use this facility responsibly and don't submit too many versions of your forms. We will discard all the older versions and only consider the latest version of your form. It's one which you have filled last. So with this, we come to the end of the form as well as end of this video as well. When I click submit button, the form will be submitted, and we will also conclude the video at that point. Thank you so much for being with us, and all the best to you for your future career. Thank you.